with Charles Chappell, and we have mistakenly called him Chappell, but his name is Chappell. So thank you for the correction for sure. We're glad to have you on the show today.
Well, thank you.
And you are with CNC. That's your company, I guess.
It's my company. It's CNC Images. I'm a photographer. I do a little bit of everything from wildlife to sports, events, weddings, portrait, and just get out and stomp in the woods.
You're based here in Harrison then?
I'm based in Berryville, Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
And I do a lot of, I'm actually in a gallery in Eureka Springs, the Eureka Time. I'm in a gallery in Russellville with the UPS store.
Okay.
And I do a lot of shows throughout the United States, from California, Wyoming, South Carolina, Texas, Arkansas, Georgia. I'm just getting ready to go to Georgia to a big show next weekend, and I'll be out there for about 3 or 4 days.
Oh wow!
What makes a good photographer into the level where they can do shows and that kind of thing? So because everybody can take a picture.
Yeah,
you know
everybody can, and that's the concept. Everybody has a camera; they think they're a photographer.
Yeah.
The shows that I go to are juried shows, and they critique them pretty bad.
They can see good.
Supposedly, yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder sometimes, but yeah, they can see good.
Did you just have a natural gift with this, or is this something you studied?
Well, my parents, they had a studio in Eureka Springs back in the early 80s, and I worked with them, and my parents, I believe my mother closed the studio in '89, I believe. And I had gone on to, I'm sorry.
I want to make sure we hear you.
I had gone on to working in construction, and I'd done that for 23, 24 years. And I'd always taken, photographs, and I'd do a lot of sports stuff for, actually I've done some stuff for the Harrison High School, the Berryville High School, Russellville High School, and other high schools throughout the state. And, and I'd have people, well, heck, why don't you just give us, come and give us some pictures and come and do these for us. And that's how it just kind of dominoed. And then I started into the fine art shows and just taking my stuff to the shows. And I mean, I was encouraged by my son and his boss. My son's a photographer in California.
Oh, okay.
And, and they kept telling me, don't give up, just stay at it. You got to pay your dues. And, I've been paying my dues for a while now. So, and it's starting, I'm starting now to get more response in Arkansas. And I'm more concentrating on Arkansas than the East Coast and the West Coast. Because I do.
It's easier on gas money, too.
Yes. Yeah. Excuse me, but I kind of stumbled into photography, and I don't know, I enjoy doing it. I really enjoy going out and stomping in the woods and just sitting there and seeing what you can see.
But you have to have an eye for what you take photos of. I mean,
well, yeah, I guess everybody says I have it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, two people could sit them right side by side, and they would look out there and they'd get two different things.
And it's just the concept of, being there at the right time, and hopefully you have your camera set right.
Yeah.
And it's, everything changes. It's like I've taken pictures of been out in the wildlife and specifically going for a certain thing, and you turn around and there's an owl or there's elk, and for instance, the one that's on the screen right now, that was back in April of the 10th when we had the flood.
Oh, okay.
And I was happened to catch a storm coming over Pea Ridge with all the lightning. And,
have to be in the right place at the right
time and have some patience, I'm sure, when you're out tromping.
My wife, she won't go out with me. She says that she just can't sit there for 3 or 4 hours and not do nothing. And it's not just, you know, doing nothing. You see things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for instance, the one that's on the screen right there, that shot right now, that was taken in the Grand Tetons, and it can't be taken no more because the beaver had came in there and just filled the whole lake up.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And that's in the Grand Tetons, just a little bit north of Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
So that's a very unique shot
Right.
because of that.
I was fortunate enough to live out in Wyoming for about 4 years. And there's not a lot to do out in Wyoming other than to ski, snowmobile, and that's about it.
And take pictures.
And take pictures. And you can't take bad pictures out there.
Yeah.
And
What are we looking
What
at
is
here?
this here?
this particular shot, that's the crescent.
Oh, okay.
With the moon over top of it. That was a fall shot, and because I do have a lot of stuff that I use for Eureka.
Mm-hmm.
I will plug it right now. I'm going to be featured at Eureka Time, the gallery walk of the 11th of August, from 1 to 4, and from 6 to 9, I believe.
Okay.
At Eureka Time, and which it's I try to we have what is called cool summers, hot nights, or something. It's
something along that line.
Something on the line, and everybody kind of senses that I'm more of a night shot person. I just like going out taking pictures at all times.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And there's a couple of the night shots that we had there of Eureka Springs.
Beautiful waterfall there.
And that's actually in Madison County. That's called the Eagle's Nest Waterfall. And there isn't no water in it right now.
I bet not.
I've been out there several times, and a lot of people don't realize there's over 150 waterfalls in the state of Arkansas. Mm-hmm. And I've tried to find.
Most of them?
Some of them are hard to find.
Some of them are harder to find, and there's a lot of them on the eastern part of Arkansas. And yeah, they are hard to find.
Before we run out of time, you have some of the original art that's here.
Yeah, I can.
And some of this were shown on the monitors earlier. The one of the is that a moose?
That's
moose
a
elk?
moose. That was actually the first snowfall in October in Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and I was out driving around. There was about 4 or 5 of them together, and she said that she would like to have some winter shots, and I thought, well, I'll take some canvas shots and show these.
Now these are this one's 12 of 250. I think that's what that says.
Correct,
So
right.
You do sell these.
Yes, I do sell them. Yeah, and these are a lot of these pictures. Majority of all these I take to the art shows.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I sell them at the art shows, and you can actually order online through cncimages.com.
That's CANDC.
No, it's CNC.
Oh, CNC. Okay.
Images.com.
Okay.
And it's all together there. And this here is this was actually in the Grand Tetons, a bunch of laying down elk there. I think I counted at one time. I think there was 27 of them in there throughout the picture.
Okay.
And
okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah, we can.
I'm gonna feature another one here.
And here's another night shot. Called this Moonshine. Hopefully it'll stay there.
I'm gonna hold on.
I don't know if that one was staying there or not.
I'll hold it.
Okay. This is a Moonshine. This was actually taken south of Berryville.
There's no extra lighting for that?
There is some lighting on
okay,
that.
I noticed a little
yeah,
extra
there.
lighting.
And if I told you how to do it, I'd have
I'd be
to
revealing a secret.
kill
You'd
us.
have to kill me.
I'd have to kill you. Yeah, as my son says. That is a long exposure. A lot of my shots that I'll shoot are anytime up to 45 seconds
Cool.
to
Oh wow.
hours. I just did some.
Just to do some experimentation.
Well, I like star trails, and people seem to like to buy them, and I try to take photographs.
What
of
people want.
Mm-hmm.
You bet.
What have we got here?
And this
Now
one,
this-
I'm
I
gonna-
think we've seen this one.
Yeah,
on the-
this particular shot here is it's a mountain goat. I took this in Idaho actually. This is probably the hardest working shot I've ever had to work for. I glassed him at 8,900 feet. And I just took off and grabbed my snowshoes and my tripod.
Went after him.
Went after him. 4.5 hours later, he stopped enough to let me take a picture of him.
Wow.
And I was about, that was about 70, or I was about 65, 70 yards from him.
We have about 2 minutes left. I want to get some of the more of these.
And this is a great gray owl. And I caught, that was in Colorado, I believe. And I was actually sitting in a deer stand trying to take some pictures of some mule deer and turned around and he was there. And when I turned around, when he took off, he had a little mouse in his talons.
I'll be darned.
Cool.
So he had landed right down on it and got it.
Oh, neat.
Again, at the right place at the right time.
Right time, yeah. And this is the Long Creek Bridge here. This is a night shot here. Was taken, probably about 3 months ago. With it lit up, and it's just a night shot. I've gotten a lot of comments about that.
Let's show this last one. We have about 30 seconds left.
This particular shot here is actually it's the Eagle's Nest waterfall, and it's in a parameter, or it's a 1-to-2 ratio. But other than that, I'll be showing a lot of these particular pictures at the gallery walk in Eureka Springs.
Cool. And when's that coming up?
All available for purchase.
All available for purchase. That's coming up the August 11th.
Okay.
And from 1 to 4, and from 6 to 9. And you can visit my website at cncimages.com.
All right.
And
contact information there, I'm sure.
Contact information, and I do a little bit of everything from high school sports to rodeos to college sports. And that's it.
All right.
Well, check him out.
Charles, thanks a lot for being here.
Thank you.
We want to thank all the guests for being on the show this week. We had Phyllis Hurd and Cece, and also Free Whiskey were here. Teresa Clayton, and also Charles Chappell. Got it.
Thank you.
And we'd like to thank you for watching us, and we'll see you again next time.
Wonderful.